Hey guys, hope you all have been well. Welcome back to my channel. This video I tried to film yesterday and I thought I had everything figured out. The lighting went in and out. This is why I try to stick to artificial, but it just sucks setting it up. Rant over. But this is basically a what type of packaging or product placement in the packaging choices and such. And there's thunder. It's like adding to, do you hear it? It's adding to the special effects of this video. If I get a little over dramatic with the video, it's all in good fun. I mean, do what you do. People buy these products, a lot of them in mass quantities, like they just sell like hotcakes, but they're just not personally my choice when it comes to makeup packaging. So with that said, if you're interested, let's go ahead and get started. All right guys, I figured I'm just gonna rip the bandage off the very get-go. I am not the biggest fan of Too Faced packaging in those tin containers about this big. I don't like them. I don't think they're visually appealing. I know so many people collect them, but I just don't like it. I don't like the chocolate ones. I don't like the peach one. Didn't they have like this light blue one? And it had like a whole bunch of animals on it. Maybe I'm just old. Maybe that's what it is. But I was never really drawn to packaging like that. I have a certain aesthetic when it comes to packaging, and that is not it. Next is NARS. Now you're gonna be like freaking out and being, girl, you always talk about NARS, how much you love NARS. I love the way that it looks, like the packaging, the matte black. I love black chic looking packaging. That is my favorite. MAC, Bobbi Brown, NARS, the what do you call it, Pat McGrath, those big eyeshadow palettes. Jeez, when it comes to NARS, it has this like rubber, like this bicycle rubber, this matte thing, and it gets dirty so easily. Yes, you can clean it off, but why do you want to clean off your makeup when you're already cleaning off the swatches on your hands? Like, that's too much work. Okay. And I have had this experience. Tell me that I'm not the only one. There's some construction going on. I'm sorry guys. This is just a whole, everyone's trying to bring forth the frustration they have with this packaging. Okay. Sometimes, like as you keep this matte black NARS packaging, sometimes it gets like this sticky residue on it and it's annoying, and that you can't get off. On the same note, Anastasia with the fuzzies, what you doing? There is no amount of Clorox that can get rid of the stains that you put on those eyeshadow palettes. And since they're very powdery and they fluff up all over the place, you know, sometimes you wipe around the corners, forget that you have shadow on your fingers, and well, next thing you know, Modern Renaissance has a bit of purple on it and a little bit of brown on the side. It's like, I honestly like the way that they look. The same thing with the NARS. I like the way that they look. They look very nice, like the simple print, the simple colors. Like, I love that. Well, why are you picking stuff that likes to get dirty? Like, you can't wipe off the fuzzy stains. I've tried it. If you have a trick, let me know. But you can't get it quite clean as a plastic cover. I know plastic is like a topic right now, so I'm gonna cut it there. But Anastasia, the fuzzy stuff is very hard to clean. Love the way it looks though. Love it. This is applicable to a lot of brands, but I'm gonna just speak on one particular product so you get an idea of what I'm talking about, and that's bulky packaging. I want you to use as little space as possible when it comes to packaging. Like, if I open it, like, I want to see majority product and not majority space. Do you know what I mean? And also, like, having these like compartments come out and like the packaging's this big, but you get like this much product. I'm not a fan of it. So the one that comes to mind, like a simple way of putting it, is Benefit's box blushes and bronzer. And I think they're doing highlighters now, where the product is like this much, but the box is like this big. Is there a reason why it's like that? I've never personally owned any of these products, but I never understood it. Like, why is the box so big? I think we need to like be a little bit more mindful of packaging and know that really if it's visually appealing, you don't need like all of this space to be taken up so that we have more material to like collect and then eventually get rid of, and it just goes to nowhere. I think in the world that we live in now, we need to be very mindful of what we're putting into it because we already have existing things that cannot be recycled that we already don't know what to do with. So let's not try to create more of those things, even though it is the unfortunate truth. I mean, I want to be optimistic, but that is the reality of the world we live in now. And so if there's any way that we can help the earth, then I think we should do it, even when it comes to makeup. I don't know if I'm the only one that feels this way. I feel like makeup there's been so many things that come out in terms of innovation of the actual makeup that were resulting to making packaging even more elaborate. If you think otherwise, that's fine, but that's just the way I feel. I feel like some people are just working on packaging because the makeup industry is just so saturated right now. Okay, let's get into the actual products in the packaging. First thing, this really gets to me, and I don't know why, but I feel strongly about it. The glitters in the eyeshadow palettes, and then it's not just the glitter, like I don't care if it has glitter, but then they label it not eye safe. What? If people want to be all out with glitter, that's fine, but I think those ones that are not eye safe should not be in a palette. They should not be in a palette. You can sell them as a single and be like, viewer discretion advised. But when you're putting it in a palette and people are paying for the whole thing, they should all be eye safe. I have had very bad luck with pressed glitters. You guys know. By the way, I have never mentioned this, but I chucked those things out. I did not even give them to someone. They're just gross. Those ColourPop ones, yuck. Throw them out, like straight into the trash. ColourPop is guilty of this, okay? They're putting pressed glitters in their palettes now and they say it's not eye safe. Why would you do that? If a glitter is eye safe, then by all means put it in the palette. But if it's not safe, what are you doing? Are you tempting people to take the risk? You want like, I don't know, thrill seekers? Because I'm pretty sure that we all appreciate the value of our vision. So if it's gonna mess that up, why would you put that in there? Why? I don't get it. And they're not even that good, ColourPop. I'm sorry, you have a lot of great stuff. Like my eye look right now is ColourPop, but those glitters, damn, no. Next up, this is very, I think more applicable to eyeshadow palettes, but when they put colors that are almost exactly the same in the same palette, like why are you doing that? If there's 12 shadows and you're gonna make 3 of them look the same, then technically you're only getting 10 shadows. That's not what I spend my money on. I spend my money on 12 shadows. And now I'm finding they're doing this trend-wise with colors. You have like 2 rosy colors that look the same. You have 2 browns that will look the same. Before it used to be the cream shades. You know what I'm talking about? Those palettes, like on the left-hand side, you have like 4 cream shades. What the hell is that? I paid for a full eyeshadow palette, not for the center right. Same strategy, they're just changing the double up shades. That's all they're doing. Tired of you guys skimping on the creativity of these palette placements. My money is hard earned, you know what I'm saying? You gotta work hard for it. You gotta work hard for it. Last one. Repeat shades. And when I say repeat, not close, like the one I mentioned previously. I'm talking the exact same shade in another palette. This happens in face palettes, blush palettes, highlighter palettes, eyeshadow palettes. All different types of palettes, and they repeat the shade. Anastasia has done this with some of her eyeshadow palettes. Let's not forget Benefit. How many times you're gonna see Hoola Coralista in the same freaking palette? NARS, I think we had enough of Orgasm. Like, maybe I'm just speaking out of the butt, but that's funny. A lot of people that buy these palettes they bought the one you previously made, right? Like you usually bought the one last season and it probably had that shade. Who needs 7 Orgasm blushes? If it's that great, I mean, these are like cult favorite colors, right? But that's why you have them in an individual pan, because when people run out of the one they have, they will just go buy that single shade. It's popular. It's not going to go anywhere. It's not going to go off your individual product inventory. So why are you going to put it in every single palette? NARS and Benefit especially. I don't want to call you out, but I think you need to revisit your palette selections and stop putting Laguna, Orgasm, this for you NARS, and for Benefit, stop putting Hoola and Corlista, or Hoola and one of your other popular box blushes in every single palette. If you keep doing that, you're gonna frustrate us even more than we already are. Because I'm pretty sure there are a few people out there who have 8 Laguna bronzers in various palettes and about 12 Hoola bronzers in their palettes. That's how often you put it in these palettes. Case in point, like the palette, it's a highlighting palette from Benefit where the cookie highlighter came out. What they do, they made an individual. That's what I'm talking. Benefit, that's doing it right. But if I see that the next 12 palettes that you come out with for the face has a cookie bronzer in it, no, you need to stop that. Come out with something else and put it in a new palette, and then maybe it'll go viral again, and then you can make an individual. Telling you guys, Benefit, look what Cookie did for you. Be smart about it. So those are just a few things, just a few things with makeup packaging that's just kind of, it's just a little bit irky. Really, at the end of the day, it doesn't matter. These are not things that I'm gonna buy, or if I do buy them, well, that's on me. But it's always nice to share. I mean, ranty can be healthy sometimes. If it's not committing violence towards anyone, I'm pretty sure that I share the same sentiment. And what I say at the end of the day will not affect these makeup brands. So technically, I'm just talking. If you guys did enjoy this video, I really do hope that you decide to click on the red subscribe button down below. I would really appreciate it. This makeup look, guys, when you find this on Instagram, I will not be in this amazing, beautiful t-shirt that I have on here. It'll be a white tank top. Again, I filmed this yesterday. Didn't turn out the way I wanted it to, but this is the exact same makeup look. So on Instagram, I will be in a different outfit, but the makeup look is still the same, and it will be posted the same day you see this video. So check me out there for a full list of products that I use to put this makeup look together. Till the next video, guys, I hope you all are doing well, taking great care of yourselves. I will see you all next time. Bye, guys.